Welcome to the Senate County Board of Commissioner meeting. It's now 10 o'clock. It's Thursday, November 20th, 2025. We're in our regular board session. The meeting's recorded. We open the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, let's bow our heads for a brief prayer. Heavenly Father, as a community, we pray for the victims, families as they try to process and deal with such a tragedy that happened last night. We pray for the responding officers, firefighters, dispatchers, EMS personnel, and their families, as they also try to process such a horrific event. We ask you, Lord, to comfort them at this time of need. Amen. Okay. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Paradiso,
Here.
Commissioner Frankert,
Here.
Commissioner Bustecker.
Here. So at this time, we'll accept the motion to approve the digital audio recording of our previous board session from Thursday, September 13th, 2025.
I'll make the motion. I'll second the motion.
Okay, roll call?
Commissioner Bustecker.
Yes.
Commissioner Frankert.
Yes.
Commissioner Paradiso.
Yes, minutes are approved. First item on the agenda is a bid opening, and I'll turn this over to the county administrator.
It's a bid opening for the museum HVAC, and the estimate is $200,000, and then I will turn it over to Amber Clayson from RCM. And I also have sign-in sheets that everyone will need to sign in for.
We have an RCM and an RCR.
Yeah, and I have to make sure I get it right, so you got it right. Thank you.
Yeah, you're both at the RCR meeting. You're both.
Oh, I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
So for our visitors, when you have a public hearing, everyone in the room has to sign in. And this is part of government, so we have open bidding and that kind of thing. So we're asking you to sign the sheet. Thank you. Back to you, Amber, sorry.
That's okay. We have 4 bids, and I'm opening the first one in just the order that they show up, and it is Fry Mechanical. And I'm scrolling. The bid is for $178,506, which is below the advertised price of $200. I will go and do all 4 before I go through all the documents, if that's okay. Second bid is McCombs Mechanical. And their bid is $184,499. Third bid is Bays.
What's the name?
B-A-Y-E, Bays.
Bays.
Mhm. And their bid is $186,488. And the fourth and final is Industrial Power Systems at $209,360. Do you want me to look at all the bid documents during the meeting, or is that?
You do that now?
No, I think you can go ahead and review and then.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll print them and email
Can
them.
you give
to
me
you.
that last bid from
Industrial
industrial?
Powers, $209,360.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. So what happens now is we'll take these back and we'll review them with the museum, and then they'll, RCM will give us a recommendation of who we should sign in contract with, and so there's a little bit of a process, so it might be a couple of weeks before we see that, so.
Okay. Good. Good work. You're free to go if you want to.
I'll stick around.
Stick around and enjoy the.
Yeah.
Yeah, so next on the list, we have the Calvert volleyball team here. We're excited that you're our guest today and we can recognize you. I just have a few comments. So as athletes, you know, you work for yourself, right? You have individual goals. You work with your team. You have those team goals. You have Calvert Blue goals, you work for Calvert, you got your family, you got your city, and beyond, but you've been preached at since you started, how you carry yourselves, right, on and off the field. People all around are always watching you, what you do in the classroom. And today, we want to recognize you from a perspective of Seneca County. You know, not Calvert Nation, not the city of Tiffin, but, you know, our entire county, because we're proud of you, and you've done a lot of good things to bring positive feedback back to our county. And so as commissioners, we wanted to invite you in and recognize you. I'm sure, I know we don't, you never get tired of positive texts, phone calls, Facebook posts. I can't tell you, newspaper clippings. This will last for about 2 weeks. We're dated with all kinds of stuff, but you never get tired of it, right? And so I hope today, this is your day, and we're here to just recognize you and thank you for your contribution to the community. Coach Rombach, you said it best. We did it, we finished. I bet you I've read that 1,000 times. And for you seniors, you're blessed because you had an opportunity to come back, right? How about last year's seniors? They couldn't come back. You know, they're probably in their mind, they're always wondering, oh, if we could just come back. But you guys came back, and you came back with a vengeance. I mean, you made no doubt, right, and that this was going to be your year, and you're now state champs. So I do want to recognize Coach Rombach. I know you're in the back. Girls you get a lot of recognition, but as you get older, you're going to look at your coaches, like Adam does, we all do, and you'll always talk about your coaches. You're going to talk about Coach Rombach and what she's established over there. In 8 seasons, we have 3 state championships and 5 state finals. In the league, they won the league 8 straight times with a record of 121-1. 123-1, I'm sorry, 123-1. Tournament record 44-5. Overall record 210 wins, 15 losses, and I know you can't forget the 15 losses, but it's a 93.3%. So to have the privilege to play for somebody like that in a system like that and be part of that is just hard to put your arms around it. So we hope you come back, give back to Calvert, give back to our community, and remember, you know, where you came from, and we really, really, really appreciate that. Does anybody else want to add anything?
No, you did a nice job. You guys have laid a foundation for your future. You know, hard work, diligence, and working as a team. So, congratulations, and look forward to you guys continue on with your future endeavors. So.
Now, before we bring the team up, I'd like to recognize the 3 seniors. Could you please come up, the 3 seniors? Maybe just stand right up here. Claire, Scarlett, and Emily.
Emily and Scarlett are not here.
They're not here, Scarlett. Okay, so you're the spokesperson. one of the captains, one of the seniors. Thanks, Claire. Tell us a little bit about yourself, maybe a little bit about the season, and then kind of what happens next year with you.
My name is Claire Schomburger, and I'm a libero. And I feel like this year, especially coming off of last year, we kind of had a chip on our shoulder, and so we were just ready to fight for every game, like no matter who we were playing, whether it was a team in our league or a Division II team. Like, we just came out with the same mentality and the same fight in us, and it took a lot of work, but I feel like we finished and we came together as a team, and it was just a great thing to see and be a part of too.
Yeah, you guys are always smiling too. It's a lot more fun to win. Thanks, and you're, before we started our meeting, you're from Hancock County, you're gonna go to University of Finland?
Yeah, yep,
And play volleyball?
Yeah.
And major in?
biology.
Biology.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we wish you well.
Thank you.
The rest of it, we hope to bring you back here next year. So, Coach Rombach, you wanna say anything? Come on up, please.
Sure, I will. Thank you very much for inviting us here and having us here, and thank you for all your support. I know the sheriff let us into town, and
Oh,
we appreciate that. That's something that never gets old, and I always say that to the athletes when we're on the bus, that this is not normal. And this never gets old, so put your phones down, take a deep breath in, and really experience it, because you're going to be 49 and remembering this day someday. You will. So, and the other thing I want to say, Coach T is here with us as well. So I know a lot of those stats that you said have my name behind it, but she's the brains of our operation, and I give a lot of kudos to Coach T, Coach Amy Chelfin, and Coach Sydney Johnson. So although my name is the head coach and I get a lot of that recognition, I tell you, it could not happen without
Absolutely.
all of us together. So thank you, T, for everything you give to Calvert, to these girls, and to me. She's got a young child at home, and it's a big sacrifice. We know that. So thank you.
Heidelberg alum, Coach.
Heidelberg alum,
Yeah,
yes.
thank you for, you stayed, you're in town, it's just great.
And that one loss from SBC was from Newrigo, which is Taylor's.
I didn't want to ask for that.
I remember what they
Never
served us
forget
for
it.
Feed the Team that night. That was in 2018. But
Your first year.
Yeah. So no, we are grateful for the support. I believe the blue and white was lit up on the courthouse, which we want to say thank you for that too. Those little things is what makes Calvert and make Tiffin so special and make Seneca County special. So we recognize that, we feel that, we appreciate that, and as someone that's not in high school, obviously, it's so wonderful to have positive things to celebrate about our youth and our kids. And so the wins are great, the ring is going to be great, the championships are great, but more so than any of that is just the positivity and the things that hopefully you all take with you when you leave Calvert and you go into the world and do something bigger and better. You'll remember these little things that we've done. So, and we just appreciate you guys helping us celebrate that.
That's awesome, thank you. Come on up, we're gonna read a proclamation. We'd like you just to come up front, and Commissioner Bustecker will read it. Yeah, come on behind us. Put your seat up on the desk and feel.
You gonna make me stand to read this?
Yeah, we'll move these.
I'll move over here.
And Commissioner Bustecker will read the proclamation. I slid that over to him at the last minute.
You did do that.
He,
Are we ready?
come on in. Yeah, this is great. I'll get out of the way.
Sorry, I should have done that.
Go ahead. You're up.
All right, Calvert Volleyball, 2025 state champs. Whereas in 2025, the Tiffin Calvert High School girls volleyball team, known as the Calvert Senecas, finished the season with an overall record of 29-0. The team had an excellent season, winning the state championship tournament. And whereas under the leadership and guidance of head coach Lori Rombach, the team competed in the state championship tournament at Wright State University against the Monroeville Eagles. The Senecas defeated the Eagles in 3 sets, winning the school's 3rd volleyball state championship. And whereas the Seneca County Board of Commissioners recognized all of Calvert's volleyball team members for the accomplishments they demonstrated over the past several years and for their hard work, dedication, perseverance, and love for the sport of volleyball. The board also recognizes the entire coaching staff and the families of the prayers for their support that helped the team achieve its ultimate goal. Whereas after several months of dedication, teamwork, and fun for a very talented team and their coaches, the Tiffin Calvert High School girls volleyball team's season came to an end, with the schools being victorious at state championships Division 4. Now, therefore, you gotta remember, because you guys are 7 in football, right?
It
is 7.
It is 7.
How many divisions are there in
It just, yeah,
in volleyball as well? There are.
That's just a
Sorry,
recent-
I didn't know that.
it's a recent
So,
change. No, but just
Okay.
recently happened.
Now, therefore,
6 to 7, yeah.
be it resolved that the Seneca County Board of Commissioners, in recognition of accomplishments of the Tiffin Calvert High School volleyball team, hereby wish to congratulate the team and to remember you all that you make us very proud. It is people like you who make a community a great place, and in witness hereof, we, the Seneca County Board of Commissioners, hereunto set our hand to this proclamation, this 20th day of November, in the year of our Lord, 2025, Commissioner Anthony Paradiso, Bill Frankert, and Brent Bustecker.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We double up, and then we'll slide in behind it.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Who's tees up there? Everybody's up there.
Come up here.
Yeah, you're good. You guys are all used to these pictures.
We should have Claire hold the proclamation. Good idea.
Whatever you want to do, Scott. Thanks for being here and giving us public.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Look at me. Then he'll take some, and she'll take some.
Okay, so,
Couple more.
okay, well.
They've done this before, they all know how
Oh,
to
yeah,
do
they got
it.
That part never gets old.
Where you at? Okay, give us a 1, 2, how are we gonna break the huddle? 1, 2, 3, go blue, or 1, 2, you call it.
Okay, I'm gonna say all fight, and then you guys say no fear. Okay.
Okay, no fear, ready, Bill?
Yep.
Okay.
All fight, no fear.
That was some practice. Come on, we can do, Tony, we can do better than that. That was
We can do
practice.
better now. So then we have to run afterwards?
Put it in, put it in. Everyone put it in.
Excellent.
All fight, no
fear! All right, we're getting it, we're getting it. Thank you can sneak out.
The ladies want to stay, Tony, so they stay out of class. And this is on recording too, it's better than
It's all good. Shirley, you can't get enough, that's so much fun. Thank you.
I'd like to see you guys in basketball.
Thank you. Take care.
You guys open Friday?
For 6.
Basketball.
Oh, no, December 6th.
The 6th.
Yep.
Who gets Hopewell?
Hopewell at home on Saturday. It's at Hopewell.
Take care, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys. It's
Thank you. Nice to see you.
They don't quite realize it. Okay, thanks, nice job there, Commissioner, sorry to put you on the spot. But,
It's okay.
Thank
I
you.
like to read it ahead of time, so I don't.
I know, and I apologize, you did a good job, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for doing that, so now we have Commissioner reports, and you go ahead, you can go first,
Okay.
after I put you on the spot.
That's okay. Last Thursday in the evening, I had a GLCAP, couple of meetings, had a planning and evaluation meeting. And we had a discussion of the budget. I got a lot of things, so I'll try to just quickly state them. Friday, I went to the Tiffin University Legislative Lunch with President Schumacher and Mitch Blondie. Barbara and I both attended that. It was actually really nice. That new building they built is amazing. They had in their, would be considered their boardroom. What do they call that?
I believe that's
I think that's the official name.
official
Yeah.
name of it, the President's Boardroom, I believe.
It was informative. They talked about their 2 new dorm buildings they're building. One's going to be 4 floors, one's going to be 5. It's going to hold like 400 students. They've just really come a long ways. I think you even took the tour. I want to
Yes, I
steal
did.
your thunder because you were a graduate from there. And they talked about a number of their programs. Talked about they have a cold case program. We got a chance to walk around in the departments, and that was really fun to go into and listen to the professors talk about some stuff they're doing with cold cases. There's a cold case locally that they've gotten involved into. They may have some good information on that in the near future. So
That's awesome.
let's see. Went out to the Winter Wonderland Saturday morning opening for their 5K run, and went over to Tiffin University's football game at Finley. They ended up pulling out a victory. Last minute of the game, they got scored on, and they turned around and ended up driving down the field and scored and won the game. That's become quite a rivalry between them.
Finley was 10-0, you were telling me.
Yeah, yeah.
Finley was 10-0, Tom. You went over and beat them at their place last game.
No time on the clock, scored the last touchdown.
Pretty awesome.
Pretty amazing. And went on Monday. I went to RTPO meeting with engineer Mark Zimmerman discussing regional transportation organization things. I'm not sure that at some point in time there'll need to be individual discussions with us with Mark on that to see what makes sense. I don't know that there's much more to discuss on that right now. EMS Thanksgiving lunch, I stopped over to see those guys. I think they have another one today. They just do potluck, trying to get everybody to see and know each other. Yesterday I went to Regional Growth Partners meeting at Hancock Wood Electric. Got a chance to visit with the presidents of some of the local universities, Rhodes College, Owens, Terra, Northwest State. They were all there, and they did like a little board panel kind of discussion how they are trying to collaborate for jobs and throughout the region. So both myself and Mayor Greenslade, who is here, both were in attendance to that, and it was informative, and we'll move on from there.
I mean, it's great, all those committees, we need representation, and you're doing a good job filling in all that. It's good. Bill?
Okay, so last Saturday, went over to Green Springs. They had this, for some town, had a flag pole dedication in memory of Jeremy Schock. So that was very well attended. I think there's over 100 people there for that. So it was excellent that, you know, the family, you know, Jeremy's family, Dwayne and Sherry, spent a lot of time and effort around, you know, from the lights at the ball field to, you know, many things at the cemetery to, you know, another dedication to keep, you know, Jeremy's memory. I mean, he gave the ultimate sacrifice, you know, his life for our country. So, yeah, it was very, very nice dedication. Tuesday morning we had a TID meeting, and basically that the Madugo Street project is going to be for 26, so we'll have to just get an extension on that over to Fostoria there on part of the TID project there. So after that, we had ag building kind of the review to get it close and get everything kind of work on a finalization, and I think probably end of January or so it'll be ready to go out for bid and stuff on what we're kind of looking at with that. So
Nice.
yeah, so that's coming together good. Wednesday had WTTF with Teresa Sullivan. She'll be in Tuesday, kind of give us an update and stuff, what's going on there at the, I think she'll be happy with what we come up with today for the bid process for the HVAC and stuff there at the museum. Yesterday afternoon, went over to the Community Corrections Board meeting and stuff on that, and it's one of the processes I think, Ken, that they have to do kind of for grants and stuff, is to have a community involvement and stuff for the grants that they receive over there, so that was.
Where was that meeting at?
Over at the courthouse.
Courthouse?
Yeah, but, yep, fourth floor, so, yep. Last night, attended the League of Women Voters meeting, and thought that was, Sheriff did a presentation along with Phil Reen, kind of for the, you know, immigration, and kind of explain ICE and all that stuff with it. I thought, I think there was a lot of, you know, maybe change of mindset, kind of understand what's really going on there and stuff. He did a really nice job explaining, you know, how it's, when it started and all the way through and stuff on it. And then Phil kind of talked about how they, you know, utilize the H-2A program for the farm workers, and kind of dove into that a little bit with it. So I think it was a, you know, it was about a 2-hour meeting. So yeah, it was very good that they went through that. So yeah, I even learned some stuff too. So it was very good. So. And then this morning had FEDC meeting. This is Renee and Sarah's last meeting, you know, for the transition and stuff over. So they've got basically several grants have been awarded to Fostoria. They got a $100,000 ODNR grant and 2 AEP grants, one for planning and one for infrastructure. And they've been out visiting all the employers and stuff, and they're all indicating that they want to continue ongoing investment and growth, and planning for future expansion. So a lot of good news happening around. So that brings us up to this morning.
Yeah, good. That's, there's more going on over there in Fostoria than people think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really is. So, Monday night, spoke with Thompson Township. They'll be, they've petitioned to come into the joint ambulance district to join Seneca County. There's a meeting tonight with the joint district that it's all but a formality. They will vote to accept them in. And so we talked about land. Commissioners have built 2 ground-up buildings, one on 224, couple of 6. We have one over in the Bettsville area. And we're looking over in that Green Springs area to try to, we've been looking, this would be our 4th attempt at it, and we think we've found the perfect spot that will be great for Green Springs and then good for that whole area. So I am moving forward with trying to get that all worked out with the land, because it's basically farmland. So we would be buying farmland and surveying it and getting things together. So more to come, but we're pretty excited about that whole process. Was out at EMS Thanksgiving. That was a nice event. We had a TSEP executive committee meeting, and we're on final approach. Lisa Young, the accountant, gave a great update of the financials coming together. Everyone knows that Chamber and TSEP joined forces. Now the collaborative. There's a lot of moving parts there, legally and accounting-wise, and so that's all going real well. Had a solid waste budget meeting yesterday. One commissioner from each county represents the budget committee. We're looking at going into next year's budget. Seneca County has petitioned to leave the OSS, Solid Waste District. So that is affecting the thought process of the budget as we go into our 2-year. We're officially in the 2-year MOU, but we haven't started the MOU process yet. So from a financial perspective, there's discussion on how to kind of unwind things and identify things. So I thought it was a good meeting, actually. We have a full board meeting in December, I think the first or second week, right? Yeah, and we'll talk more about that then. So progress there. Went to TU lunch yesterday, saw you there with the chamber luncheon, and Mirsha spoke, had a Pivot grad speak. I'm looking at Ken in the back, and it was moving. It was real moving. She had the audience, and basically it's mental health and how our court system is working with people, and this was a positive case. They all don't end up like that, but this one was. It was a good meeting. Want to add anything to that?
Yeah, it was good, yeah.
I was kind of.
I think some of the people that were there, and when Merch talks, it's kind of, but I think having boots on the ground, somebody there who's lived and kind of brings a little reality
He
to our
just didn't
community.
tell the story, he had the person.
He had a person tell the story, and I
It was
think having
impactful.
Yeah, in our community that this stuff happens. I mean, you think of it being a big city and stuff on that, but this is, hometown. There's things going on. So yeah.
It's the fiber of where we live. And I think that was positive.
Yeah, and it's choices. I mean, that starts off that way.
Yeah. So I guess that's it for commission reports. Any other updates from anybody? Did you think anything? I'm going to turn over to you, Barb.
Okay.
Administrator?
I have some financial reports that I thought I had given earlier in the month, but I have not. So for the month of October, the revenue collected was $1,871,000. The expenditures for the month of October were $2,941,000. But it looks like things are trending the way they should be. I don't have any concerns as far as revenue, expense over revenue. So at this point, we're collecting what we need to be collecting and expending what we need to be expending. So that, in my opinion, is looking fine. I do have sales tax for November collection that would have been receipted in September. That amount is $833,220.75. It is up 1.1% from the previous year, but is down 22% from the previous month. We still have not received the tax holiday. That usually comes in December. So we'll kind of wait to see, but we are trending in the right direction as far as sales tax collection. If we collect this or a little bit more, we'll be right on target with our
Do you know
prediction.
off the top of your head, one big expense we had this month?
In the month of October.
Yeah, you take in 1.8, you spend 2.9, it sounds.
We
sounds
did,
pretty-
we've
There had to
done,
be something.
I can just real
high
quickly.
level, something really big happened.
We've had some transfers that we've done.
Yeah. That's where
That
that was-
was almost $900,000 that we've
That
done,
you just
so
explained.
that,
Yeah.
that in
And just so
itself is,
everybody-
just transferring
People
money
listening,
to
they might-
other funds so that the county, whether it be our employee liability fund or our capital improvement fund, that also shows up as an expenditure from general fund.
It's not really an expense, we just transferred it in a government accounting. it's an
Correct,
expense.
it's an expense.
Yeah,
So,
that would explain.
yep, so
We are
that's,
trending, our income is going to exceed our expenses at the pace we're going.
correct.
Okay, that's the bottom line.
Yep. So that's the financial information I have. Just a couple of other updates that I had. Yes, I attended the ag meeting with Bill to go over that. We're working, USDA responded that they are back in session, so we can continue to move forward with that. I did attend the TU legislative luncheon. It's very interesting for me to go back as an alum and see all of the changes that have been made on that campus. When I started, there were basically three buildings there. And to see the explosion that's happened over there, and that's the only.
President Kidd the.
Yes, he was.
So I'm going
yes.
tomorrow morning, he'll be there tomorrow morning.
Yes, so it's very
My
interesting
turn.
to see all of the new buildings and all of the, all of the students, the amount of students they're getting in with all of the different programs, because when I was there, programs were criminal justice or business. That was pretty much and now we have, there's some medical things in there, there's technologies in there, there's, they've just, and I will say that Lil does a wonderful job, with the thought process on how they put things together and all of that. So that campus is spectacular. So the last thing that I have is I was hoping to have budgets today. I was finalizing them, and I have the one burning question that everybody is asking. What are we going to do about wage increases, if there are any wage increases? And once I have that information, I would be able to provide a budget next Tuesday at our next board meeting for approval. So that's just kind
We've
of.
seen 1, 2, 3, 4% increase.
Correct. The area
Just have
counties
an
have
idea.
been roughly 3% that I've talked to, gotten some information, roughly 3%. But yes, they've been across the board, just depending on what they've done in previous
Do you have any
years.
thought, Commissioner?
So,
I think we're on an upswing. So, sometimes it's the right
Throw a
thing to
number
do.
out there.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Maybe around 3.
I'm a 3. I mean, we did 2 last year, and I think really that we.
We should
Do it.
kind of give you some direction.
yeah, exactly, because I don't want to
Is
have,
that the only thing holding you
that's
up?
the only thing that's left,
And
I
if we did
believe.
3, it'll handle it?
Yep,
From
I
what
believe
I've
so.
seen,
Mhm.
It looks like it should work, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, then let's do it. I mean, you go with 3?
Yeah.
It'll be a 3% raise for
Okay.
everybody in the
I'll get it in
general
the
fund.
budget, and I'll get everything ready so that we
Good.
can have it for
Yeah.
next week then.
Definitely.
Good.
So
Okay.
we should be able to approve the budget next week
Yep.
with those raises.
Yep.
We settled all the medical insurance, we have everything else
I
settled.
believe everything has been settled, we're good
Budget
with
hearings.
everything, so, yep.
Okay. I like it.
Okay.
That's
Good.
all I have for report.
Okay. On to new business, supplemental appropriations.
Okay, so I have quite a few for general fund. Contract services in the amount of $72,000, and the remit to state for $2,100. These are both for the building department. This is for the remainder of the year. Again, this one is a shot in the dark. We never know what kind of building permits we're gonna get for the year. And then the other information that I have for general fund is a software license and service in the amount of $2,000. This is for our Microsoft 365 contract for the remainder of the year. Also from general fund travel in the amount of $1,500. This is for Corners Conference for 2 investigators, so that they can participate and increase their skills for the coroner's office. General fund supplies, $15,048. This is for the sheriff's office. This is for this is coming from a donation from the ANVETS, Eagles, and VFW. They specifically were asking for special response team supplies, so that's what the
nice.
commissioners are going to, or the sheriff's office is requesting that money for. Then I also have from general fund crippled children's aid the amount of $38,964.70. This is for the remainder of the year. We generally get a letter stating what they anticipate the county having to reimburse the state for, and that letter came in after budget, so I was just kind of hoping that we could float what we had, but it's not going to be enough to cover the remainder of the year. And then the county capital projects fund, the youth center complex for $15,500. This is for the architect, so that we can maybe take a look at the youth center parking lot redesign, and it's in poor shape. Then the children's services fund assistance line for $81,000. This is for foster care expenses.
So moved to accept the supplemental appropriations.
Second.
Okay, just a little discussion on the youth center, that's an engineering firm.
Correct.
Yeah,
Mhm.
to do the sub.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so, and then the crippled children, I don't know, we have a few people in the audience. Can you explain how that works in the state? Like every county sends money to the state.
Correct. And then they bill, so they basically back bill us. The state pays for it and they back bill us. And it's,
Some different homes or something.
I'm not exactly sure how it all comes together.
So every county sends money to the state of Ohio for crippled children aid,
Correct.
and they bill us. And there's a formula that's used all throughout the state. And this is my 7th, 8th year, whatever, as long as I've been here. I never really thought about it because it just kind of was in the budget and it just got paid. But then when we were short, and now we're coming in for more money, I started, went in with Barb, I was asking her questions. So it's a good thing, it's something we have to do.
Yeah.
And, but it comes out of the general fund, right? So it's that simple. Yeah. So just want to put that out there. Anything else, any other discussion? Anything? Okay, roll call.
Commissioner Bustecker?
Yes.
Commissioner Frankert?
Yes.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes, supplemental appropriations
Then-
approved.
Then I have one budget adjustment. This is for maintenance and repair from their contract projects line to their salary roads, the amount of $90,000. This is to get them through the remainder of the year.
Make the motion to approve the budget adjustment.
I'll second.
Okay, any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Bustecker?
Yes.
Commissioner Frankert?
Yes.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes, approved.
On to resolutions then. Resolution authorizing a fund transfer be made to the Justice Center Improvement and Replacement Fund in the amount of $36,896.22.
So move.
Second.
This is the agreement that we have with the city. They provide a portion of a dollar amount to this improvement replacement fund so that if things need to be updated or anything like that, we have the funds available. We're not asking for it when we need it. So this is the county's portion to share.
Is that an annual?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And it increases 3% every year.
Yeah.
So,
Because we have an agreement with the city.
yep,
And yeah, it's kind of an autopilot.
yep.
Okay. And, you good?
Yep.
Okay, roll call.
Commissioner Bustecker?
Yes.
Commissioner Frankert?
Yes.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes.
The last resolution I have is appointing Ken Clayson to the Seneca County Board of Developmental Disabilities for the term expiring December 31st, 2028. This will commence starting on November 20th. Oh, wow, today. November 20th.
I'll make the motion to approve the resolution.
I'll second.
So we received a nice letter from Ken. Ken's here today. Would you like to say anything?
No, thank you
Since
for
you're here.
considering, yeah.
We appreciate you'd be a great board member.
Thanks.
And thanks for applying and serving. So, anything else? We good? We have a first and second. Roll call.
Commissioner Bustaker?
Yes.
Commissioner Prankert?
Yes.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes.
That's all I have, gentlemen.
Okay, good. Any other business before we go to public comment? We good? Any public comment? So we now will start meeting on Tuesdays.
Correct.
Okay, so our next week, Thanksgiving week, we will meet on Tuesday, November 25th at 10 a.m., same place. And then for the entire month of December, we will be meeting on Tuesday at 10 a.m. So, anything else? Okay, meeting adjourned. Thank you.